My name is Charlene Shriver of the Rainbow Frequency, and today I'm going in front of the camera, which is not my druthers, but I figured what better way than just to dive in unprepared and showing up. So what is the message that we need to hear right now as a collective? We're gonna start with the Alchemical Tarot. I don't have the box for this one, so I'll just show you the book. Again, what is the message that we need to hear right now, whenever it is that you come to this video? First is us, obstacle, advice from spirit, outcome. And the bottom of the deck is our overarching message. And then I'm going to pull the rest of our cards just so I can get more space, and I like to see the whole message personally. Everyone has their way. And somehow in showing up and bleeding, but we shall keep going. New moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. I love it. I'm working through my fears. We all have our insecurities, our challenges, and it's remembering that and being supportive of each other and not letting that fear hold you back, that if we all contribute what we're meant to in this world, it'll be a much better place, I believe. All right. And last but not the least bit least, all right. All right, let's see. Overarching theme. We have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is that energy that, and the material plane knows what it is going after, knows what it's protecting, knows its self-worth. It's the tree behind this energy speaks of being grounded, being connected to that ancient tree of life, that knowledge. They have their paw resting on their coin, meaning like they're not clutching it, guarding it. They're just kind of at peace with their abundance. So this is a beautiful energy. You see the flowers in the background, they're orange. So that also, it's a very like root chakra sort of energy coupled with the sacral sort of emotional stability as well. Knowing your true abundance is also an emotionally stable place. So as a collective message, what better energy? Yes, please. All right, so us where we are currently, we got Judgment, but in reverse. So this is speaking to me. I'm an intuitive card reader and channel messages. So in this place, if we're feeling Judgment in reverse, it's that need to not have to see things from a black-white perspective, if there are two people having an argument, and this has no attachment whatsoever to anything political or what have you, but if two people are having an argument, each person has their perspective. You know, each of us, while we are striving for collective consciousness, a lot of times we're struggling with the fact that we only really are seeing from our own perspective, or we think our reality is the only true one. So, to me, this is saying, and we're going to get a little deep here, if we're shifting cycles, if we're shifting into this Aquarian age where we're letting go of old paradigms, we're moving from the patriarchal society to not the matriarchal society, which is where we originated from. We're moving to something new that's more balanced, that's a blend of the two. So we have to throw out that wrong, right sort of perspective and have a more expansive place in our hearts to come from. The obstacle in this, which again, if anytime you're going into a new phase, which Ace of Wands, new beginnings, it's new manifestations, it's, to me, speaking of, you know, in one context, the little fire salamander blossoms and flourishes to a fire dragon. It's that expansive, when you're doing what is in your heart, what fuels you, what your passion is, it doesn't take that much effort to really thrive. So the obstacle here is we're all in this little teeny phase of new growth, and we're gonna get there to that big dragon, but it's gonna feel a little awkward at first as we get our sea legs and then our wings pop out and then we learn to fly, like we see little birds learning. You know, it takes some time, so be patient. They keep saying in my little head, Rome wasn't built in a day, so be patient. You know, if, again, this is another refrain, if you knew success was guaranteed, how would you proceed? The answer, with confidence and enjoy the experience. The advice, and it's here, it was here all along. The advice, those little orange flowers, to me, again, from a Reiki perspective, the King of Vessels is that person that is a master of their emotions. That cup is balanced perfectly. They're riding the waves, going with the flow. So you really need to balance, you know, the chalice, divine feminine. I know this is a king, but balance the material, the emotional, the etheric, the energetic. Balance all aspects of yourself. You know, instead of being fractured, come back together as a whole. This is like alchemy, higher self, ego. Then we have the Four of Wands, which is stability, balance, happy home. Work through your fears. So even if something gives you pause or ruffles your feathers, breathe. You know, go for a walk, go for a run, meditate, wash dishes, like singing to that place where you can kind of settle and lean in to what the real message is in each situation. Like sometimes obstacles are really just there to reroute you. All right, we got basil, keyword inspiration, trigger statement, I'm tired of it all. True statement, I find strength in my purpose. Please rest and know that in this stillness, you will find clarity around your purpose here. The need to cope will fall away as you find the question you're the answer to. Again, we all have a purpose. We all have our gifts. Don't be afraid to show up for them. Peppermint, keyword inspire. Trigger statement, I'm stuck. True statement, I'm filled with possibility. Allow yourself to float up above any thoughts or emotions and see what is needed for you to process them and move forward. Again, what I just said, just take a moment. Breathe, count to 10. Do whatever you need to settle, and then go forth, not in an agitated state, but with purpose. Again, I love pulling multiple decks for this very reason. If it keeps saying the same thing, how can you not listen to it? And I can be a little hard-headed. I don't know about you. So no, if it doesn't feel right, don't feel bad to wait, to postpone, pause, say no, Don't come at something halfway, wait till you're in the whole right way of doing before action. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what comes out. If you don't mean yes, don't say yes, because when you want to give to your loved ones, you want to fully come from a yes place, not from a, I guess so, So that's self-care too. And it's love, setting boundaries, saying yes when you mean yes and no when you mean no will be better for everyone involved. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So again, we're in this space of letting go of all that heaviness that was weighing us down, holding us back. But instead of rushing up and hurtling towards the heavens, pause, relax, float. Let this space of what we're in, this phase, let it be where your focus is, and know that when the time is right, you will move to the next phase. So just lean into each moment and each experience instead of worrying about the next or okay, hold on, channeling. Enjoy each baby step. It's not a race, it's not a marathon. So, be in this sort of state of mind. And then, again, starseed, what lights you up? If we all shine our unique light out to the world, it will have a ripple effect, and it will become not just one voice, but a chorus of voices that build to create a more harmonious environment for all. I hope you enjoyed this. I wish you all the very best and be well.